Sirfull Welding offers you the possibility to administrate a library containing all your procedure qualification records. The objective of such a library is, of course, to allow you to identify the right PQR for the right weld as fast and accurately as possible. Therefore, the first operation you will have to fulfill will be to create your library based on the PQR you possess. Click on the New WOPQ button to create a new PQR form. Identify your PQR with its basic information to go on with the details. Select your PQR materials through a materials library integrated into the application. If you cannot find the exact material, you can easily add it to the library and have it at your disposal for the next time you will need to identify it. As you browse the materials library and you could not find the right material, then you can create it right away. You just must click the New button and follow the instructions. The sketches will be filtered depending on your research criteria regarding the assembly type, one or both sides welding, single or multiple passes, and depending on if you include a backing or not in the previous tab. While you choose your sketch, you might not find what you are looking for in the original library. Therefore, as for the materials just before, the application will allow you to rapidly create your new sketch. If you are willing to integrate a sketch from your computer, you can also drag and drop an image from your computer directly towards the sketch frame to display it in the PQR. For each pass, you can change the number of passes concerned just by clicking on the Pass No. When you click on the plus button, the original pass will be duplicated. The heat input will be automatically calculated as soon as its parameters are fulfilled: process, amperage, voltage, and travel speed. The pass number can be used in several ways. The most standard one is to select a pass quantity, which will automatically calculate the pass number, displayed as in this example. Finally, you have another option that allows you to display a maximum of n passes by typing n in the passes quantity field. It is always possible to modify the pass number field manually if required. Add the information considering pre or post, heating and the associated temperature, the potential heat treatment, the heating rate, cooling speed, and cooling type if somehow required. For each PQR, at least one range qualified should be associated. This range is what makes your research accurate. Whenever you research a PQR to create a WPS, the research will be done considering these data. Therefore, having a complete and precise ranges is highly important in the application if you wish to fully exploit its potential. The data that you will insert in your ranges qualified is totally up to your interpretation of the standard you refer to. The ranges qualified as they are currently built in the application match the EN ISO 15614 standard requirements. The main variables aimed at by the standard are specified for each field. The different elements that can be specified by the user are based on our experience and the best practices. Therefore, they will not necessarily cover every point of the concerned standard, but more likely the most useful ones. The fields allowing to indicate a range, like thickness, diameter, or angle, can sometimes require indicating only a minimum or a maximum, such as a thickness higher than X, diameter lower than Y. The empty fields will not be considered while you research a PQR range qualified, although be warned that if you are looking for a specific information in your research, like a particular filler metal for instance, and the machine field in the range qualified is empty, the research result will not show you the PQR. The ranges qualified as they are currently built in the application match the ASME IXQW part requirements. The main variables aimed at by the standards are specified for each field. The different elements that can be specified by the user are based on our experience of the best practices. Therefore, they will not necessarily cover every detail of the concerned standard, but more likely the most useful ones. Upload your procedure qualification record sheet directly on Sirfull Welding to keep a written record. This record will be automatically added in any data book and/or final manufacturing report which refers to this PQR. In the next video, you will learn how to deal with your welding procedure specification in Sirfull Welding. Bye!